let's talk about diet, guys. Diet is very important if you want to lose weight. You can do cardio. Cardio is great. Cardio is fine. Cardio is healthy and can help you lose some weight. However, you cannot outrun a bad diet. So, diet is king. In order to lose weight, you must be in a caloric deficit, meaning you eat fewer calories, you consume fewer calories than you expend, than you burn. And there's no way around that. You can't beat the laws of thermodynamics, unfortunately, not yet at least. So a pound of fat has roughly 3,500 calories in it. So if you are in a caloric deficit, meaning you eat a caloric deficit of 500 calories per day, meaning you eat 500 calories less than you burn, then 500 times 7 is 3,500, and you'll lose roughly a pound of fat per week. So how do we do that? Via diet. Just eat a little bit less, move a little more. That's the basics. If that's all you want, you can stop watching this video now. However, after we got calories, and you can create this deficit by, you can either track your calories if you want to get really into it using the free app MyFitnessPal or Cronometer. That's what I do. You can just track everything you eat, and you can just track for a little while, and then once your weight is kind of steady for a little while, that's called your maintenance calories. If your weight's steady for, like, say, a week, and you're eating the same amount of calories every day, you have probably found your maintenance calories. So then just subtract 500 calories from that, and you'll be in a 500 calorie deficit. You'll lose a pound per week, and that is a great rate for most people. If you're on the smaller side, you might want to lose weight a little slower than that. If you're on the bigger side, maybe a little faster. So that's calories. Next is macronutrients, the proteins, carbs, and fats. Those are the three macronutrients. And again, if you're tracking, you want to get, ideally, roughly around 1 gram per pound of body weight of protein per day. That may sound like a lot to a lot of you, and it is if you haven't been used to doing that. And some new studies maybe say you can get like 0.8 of that number. So if you're, let's just make it easy. Let's say you're 100 pounds, you could get 80 grams of protein per day. It'd be fine. But if you're lifting, I do a gram per pound of body weight per day. So I'm like 200 pounds, I eat 200 grams of protein. So yeah, protein's great. It is the most satiating macronutrient in general. And also has the highest thermic effect of food, of any macronutrient. Meaning, whenever you eat protein, whenever you eat anything, some amount gets burned up. That's called the thermic effect of food, and protein has the highest out of any macronutrient. So say you eat 100 calories of protein, you're actually going to burn a little bit of that off just through digestion, etc. And you're going to burn more of that off than if it were 100 calories of fat or 100 calories of carbs. So basically, it's hard to get fat on protein, both because it's satiating, so it's hard to eat how are you going to eat a bunch of chicken breast? Like, you're just going to be full after a while. And then also because of the thermic effect of food. So yeah, protein has 4 calories per gram. Carbs also have 4 calories per gram. Fats have 9 calories per gram. So yeah, you want to get a lot of protein if you're tracking it, or even if you're not, just try to get some more protein. You'll be more satiated. It'll be easier to lose weight. Protein is muscle sparing, so you can either gain muscle or help maintain your muscle when you're losing weight. So get that protein. The bros were right. The bros have always been right about a lot of things, the gym bros, as it turns out. And then you need fats. You need some amount of fats for health, for hormone health. And I like to go not much lower than 25% or maybe 20% of my calories from fats. So yeah, let's say you're getting 2,000 calories per day. That's pretty low, but just easy number. So 25% of that, divide that by 4, that's 500 calories. So I would want to get no less than 500 calories per day for fats. Or if we do 20% of that, 200 divided by 5 is 400. So, and then 400 divided by 9, whatever that is, like 45 or something. That's how many grams of fat I would want to get, at least 45 times 9. So yeah, that's fat. Don't go too much below that for any long period of time. Otherwise, you're just going to mess yourself up and it'll hurt your hormones and you'll feel bad. Carbs. You don't actually need carbs. You do need protein. You do need some amount of fats, but you don't actually need carbs. Your body doesn't need carbs. It can make glucose from the protein and fats. So carbs are good though if you want to, feel good. And especially if you want to keep performance high in the gym or in whatever sport you're doing, get some carbs in there. So basically, let's say you have 2,000 calories and you're 200 pounds. You want to get 200 grams of protein, and then the rest can be from fats and carbs. You could try high carbs, high fat, low fat, high carbs. Just don't go too low on the fats. Yeah, and that's that. Keto, some people do keto. There's nothing magic about keto, really. The reason it helps some people lose weight is just because you're cutting out an entire macronutrient. You're just cutting out carbs, and it's hard to overeat. Well, you can overeat on fat, as I've figured out many times from the peanut butter jar. Super easy. But if you aren't allowed to eat carbs, it is harder to overeat. And some people find an appetite blunting effect from keto. So yeah, that's what keto is. Keto is high protein, high fat, 0 to minimal carbs, by the way. So yeah, that is macronutrients. And then food choices. So as far as protein goes, some good sources. Let's start with animal sources. Doesn't have to be lean, but if you're trying to lose weight, lean sources are good. Chicken breast, eggs, not that lean, but eggs are great. Egg whites, those are lean. Chicken thighs, a little less lean. Steak, definitely not lean, but nothing wrong with a little steak now and then. Ground turkey, it's okay. Ground beef, again, not as lean. Tuna, canned tuna, tilapia, salmon, these are all great sources. As far as non-meat options, Greek yogurt, beautiful. Cottage cheese, I like it. Some people don't like it. Yeah, those are the big ones that I like. Moving on to fats, some great fat sources are avocados and almonds, nuts, eggs have fat in them. Those are honestly the main fat sources that I eat, is those ones that I mentioned. Carb sources, potatoes are king. They're satiating. Boiled potatoes there's some index, the satiety index that I've seen, and boiled potatoes are number 1 on that list. I microwave them because I like quick stuff. But potatoes are great. Oats are great. Rice is great. Brown rice or white rice. Fruits, get your fruits in. Apples. I'm just listing healthy foods at this point. You guys probably know healthy foods, but frozen berries. And veggies. Vegetables are, your mom was right, eat your veggies. King if you are trying to lose weight because they help keep you full. They have a lot of fiber in them and a lot of bulk for their small amount of calories. Like broccoli, how are you going to overeat on broccoli? You're not going to want to. So eat your veggies. Broccoli, asparagus. Just eat a huge salad at night with spinach. Add some salad mix. Put some bell peppers if you like. Some tomatoes. Avocado goes great in salad. You can get some sugar-free. I think it's sugar-free. It's low-calorie dressing. Walden Farms. Walden Farms can do no harm. I like the creamy bacon one. So yeah, and then get a blender and just have like a green smoothie after your workout. Put some whey protein in there. And whey protein is fine, by the way. There's nothing special about it, but it's just an easy way to get your protein in. So that's good. So the shake, put some whey protein in there. Put a couple frozen blueberries or any kind of berries. Put half a banana to a full banana to make it creamy. half an avocado or a tablespoon of peanut butter if you want it really creamy. And then get these like frozen spinach bags and just put a bunch of frozen spinach in there, maybe some kale and some water, and yeah, mix it up. So there you go. That's a little bit about diet to lose weight. And if you're trying to gain weight, just do the same thing, just eat more calories, eat more carbs. And that is all for today. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you want more fitness tips. Bye.